there. Oh man, I figured I'd come on here and go live for a minute because I had a really good idea and I was going to run it by y'all. I've just about exhausted myself, man, trying to self promote this song. Hitting roadblocks with TikTok. TikTok is not my friend right now. Man, I uploaded the song probably 7 times last night and it was perfect. Man, it was just awesome, and they kept muting it. So they would let it have sound for about 10 minutes, and then the mute would come up with a warning. They were saying that the song exceeds the length limits, but I looked it up. I Googled all about it, and they said you can upload songs up to 30 minutes. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's because of the content, being political and Trump. Of course, you know how social media and platforms are when it comes to Trump. So I really don't know what's taking place here, but it's very frustrating because I just cannot get that song on TikTok. It needs to be there. TikTok is a huge platform, and we're missing. I got a phone call coming in. Let me decline it there. It's funny. I won't get a call for hours. As soon as I go live, here come the phone calls. uh, anyway, yeah, I've about exhausted my. Dadgum, it's coming in again. Hang on. I've about exhausted my ability here, man. Really trying to get it out. So I definitely need y'all's help because I can only do so much. Um, anyway, but here's my idea. That's one problem there. But here's the good news idea. I think what I'm going to start doing, if you are cool with it, and I wanted to get y'all's opinion, so y'all comment and let me know. I'm thinking about doing something like this regularly. I don't know how often. Maybe every other day. Sometimes every day if I'm able to, or uh, maybe set up a certain day. I don't know, like a Friday. I don't know, something. So anyway, I want to do this and promote a song each time I do it. One of my songs, and maybe do a little political talk or some talk about stuff in the news. We can cut up, just have fun on here. I think it would be pretty entertaining, because I'm just kind of in the position now of why not. I mean, we got a lot of subscribers here. The song's doing good, and I think a lot of y'all might enjoy that. Sometimes I can play the songs live. If it's a song that's kind of difficult with just your guitar, because we do have some like that, I can bring it up on the TV and we'll actually all listen to it together, and then I'll post the links in this video. That way, everybody can kind of experience a new song each time I do one of these. And sometimes it might even be something as silly as a recipe, because I love to cook, man. I cook on the stove, I cook on the grill, in the oven. I have some really good recipes. And I'm not saying I'm the best cook, but I do enjoy it, and I usually get pretty good at things I enjoy. But or try to. Let me put it that I try to get good at it. That sounds better. So anyway, what's up, Canada? We love our friends up north. Nice to see you there, Deborah. North Carolina, there we go. Man, I love some mountains up in North Carolina. Speaking of that, you know what? I might do this today. I was gonna present one song, but now that we have North Carolina in the house, I think I'm gonna present two songs. So when this is done, I'll go and put the two song the I can't talk the two links in here, and that way you guys can just scroll and click on it and listen to it. And again, like I always say, hey Alicia, all right, Alicia's interested. She's in. Tracy, I see a cooking video coming. That's right. I'm not kidding. I got some good stuff now. And I know you guys have seen Stale Cracker. I love him, man. That's money, dude. I watch him all the time. Uh, so, where was I at? We'll post the two links in here. And if you guys have any ideas on how I can get over these obstacles, these roadblocks, man, here's the thing. All right, Oliver Anthony, I was reading about it, and I don't know exactly which story's true. Ooh, I hear thunder. We got some clouds forming. I tell you what, it's hot though. We need probably some rain. Oliver Anthony, what I read is a friend of his uploaded his song onto TikTok. Now, for some reason, they're not muting his song. Maybe I'm too hardcore. Is that what it is, y'all? I may be. Oh, there we go. Stale Cracker is a real good friend of mine, man. Tell him that Adam from Georgia loves the show. And, man, I love watching him cook some alligator and frying some fish and crawfish. Oh, man. Oh, I know I get off course when I'm talking. So y'all, I'm not like Biden though. At least my stories end up somewhere and they make sense. But crawfish, let me tell you this story. Now, this is a true story. And I was, let's see, what was it, 3 months ago? 3 or 4 months ago, I was at a Chinese buffet down in Columbus, Georgia. I love seafood, crawfish. Well, this particular buffet, they have a lot of steamed crawfish, and it's all you can eat, of course. So I would go there, and some days they don't have them, but when they do, and it's really good, it's amazing. So I was in there, and I was probably on my fifth or sixth plate of them. No kidding, I was just killing them, man. Oh my God, I was tearing them up. Well, the Chinese waitresses started staring at me, and they were kind of whispering to one another. Well, all of a sudden, this is funny right here. So this little Mexican guy comes out of the kitchen, and he's carrying a stainless steel tub of tons of fresh crawfish, to fill it up. And the one waitress hollers at him, and she starts yelling in Chinese, and he just stops. He's just standing there. He came through those double swinging doors out of the kitchen. So he's standing there, and she says something in Chinese to him, and he looks over at me, straight at me. And then he looks back at them, and he turns around and walks back in the kitchen. Now, I don't speak Chinese, but I know what she said. She said, "Don't you put those fresh crawfish out until his fat ass leaves." That's exactly what she said. There ain't no telling. But anyway, that's a funny story. It's a true story, too. He turned right around, right back in the kitchen with them crawfish. I said, "You gotta be daggum kidding me." So anyway, let's see. Crawfish, delicious. Yes, they are, Gloria. What does this say? Uh, Alicia, I don't understand what your message said there. Leanne, hello everyone. Bob Howard. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I love to eat. You can probably tell by looking at me. Yeah, I am a food lover, especially seafood, Cajun food, man, you name it. Anyway, so y'all let me know what you think of my idea, because I will be more than happy to start doing these, and we'll talk about music, country music, maybe some country music news. Of course, a little bit of political news. I don't want to drown y'all with politics, but those of you who enjoy it, we'll make fun of Biden or something. But I do want to say this. This is a touchier subject. I want people to know I do not dislike Democrats. I'm not bashing Democrats, because believe it or not, there are some good, almost center field Democrats out here that they love America. They they think and feel a little different than some of us Trumpsters, but they do love this country. And I'm not talking about, now hear me out, I'm not talking about this far radical left, heavy progressive stuff. I'm talking about regular hardworking Americans. So I want y'all to know I'm not bashing you just because you're on the other side of the fence. I think this is the way I feel. As long as we're all looking in the same direction, I believe we can stand side by side, if that makes sense. We may not agree on everything. We're humans. We're going to disagree. I mean, I disagree with some of my good friends and, some of my family. I have Democrats in my family. Now, I can't remember exactly where I buried them, but no, I'm just kidding. I figured y'all get a kick out of that. So, anyway, that's my plan. I'm thinking about doing this, and we're going to start today. Of course, I've had a few other of these videos, but so I want y'all to check out. Back when I was with Bad Horse, the lead singer of Bad Horse, we had a killer song called "That's Just How I Roll." This is more on the southern rock side of country. Pretty heavy, but it's awesome. If you like that kind of music, you're going to love this one. And so y'all check that out. I will post a link to it. It'll be a YouTube link. And when we were playing this song, we actually did a show in, I want to say it was Evansville, wherever the Ford Center is in Indiana. I can't remember the city, but we played a show with Kansas. And let me tell you, you talk about, what do they call that? A bucket list. You talk about a bucket list, man. Man, Dust in the Wind. Carry on my wayward son. Oh, man, I love that stuff. So when we had the chance to play a show with and it wasn't even, we weren't even opening. It was a split show, which was awesome. It was a big MMA event. So we played and met them, and man, it was awesome. We played That's Just How I Roll, and awesome stuff. So let me see, I'm trying to read too. I hate to sit here and be quiet and whatever. Let's see. Love Trump here in Canada. We need strong leaders. Yeah, that Mr. T you got up there, he's he's something else, man. Little skinny jean dude. I don't know. He's got his head on backwards or something. But listen, I love my Canada people. I have a lot of friends in Canada. I love the land. I've never actually stepped foot in Canada, but from everything I see, man, it's awesome. Saskatchewan. Let's see, some other places. Australia, we have a bunch of Australian friends. Love them. Lee Dolan, that's a good buddy of mine down in Australia. Shout out to you if you see this, Lee. Thank you for everything you've done. When my son was sick, he was in the hospital with leukemia. He had lost tons of weight, totally bald-headed, very sick. He was going through very heavy, hardcore chemotherapy. And Lee Dolan sent him a package from Australia with a boomerang and all kinds of neat stuff. So Lee, that was amazing. And just so y'all know, my son, his name is Brock. He's now 16 and totally healthy, totally healed by the grace of God and many prayers. So times are good, but politically, we still got some worries going on. So anyway, check out That's Just How I Roll. And since we have North Carolina in the house, y'all check out a song I wrote, and it's on this new album called Smoky Mountains, because I love Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge. I just love all that, man. Tennessee, the Cherokee, North Carolina. Man, if that's a second home, that's it for me. So I'm going to put that in here, and y'all, again, let me know what you think of my idea, because I'll be glad to do it, and I think it'll be a lot of fun, really, for all of us, and I'll play some music live for you. Well, I'll come up with some good ideas. I get pretty creative like that, so as long as y'all are willing, I'm willing. All right, y'all, have a good rest of your Saturday. I got to answer this phone. My dad has called in 3 times. I hope it's not an emergency. All right, y'all, take it easy. And keep promoting that song, man. That's our voice. That's our voice. That's got to get out there. Thank y'all.